What up there, site friend? This is Mitty Man coming at you again back here in Walker Studio and Studio B. And we want to say we give God all the praise and honor and glory. We thank Him for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for it as well as it is. We just got off the Sunday school call this evening, and my buddy and classmate and fellow deacon, Brother Greg, had called me and told me that he wanted me to pinch hit for him today. So I ended up sitting in for him as superintendent today, and which I don't mind and everything. But we just give God all the praise. I ain't been too long, got through with it and everything. And I spoke to one of my group members as well, and as well as one of my my church members, my sister Mary Porter, Deaconess Mary Porter, and we discussed some things that we needed to discuss, and we got that done. And then I had an email that was sent to me from one of my different people that I deal with in contacts, named Julian Bradley. I think that's Julian Bradley is a jazz. He's sort of like a jazz teacher online. Teaches a lot of jazz chords and a lot of jazz licks and everything. And what he did was he showed his audience list, and it's a long list of different people that listen to this guy and they learn from this guy. And I just took notice. I mean, it really impressed me about the age range that the people that he have listening to him. I heard a guy say he was 90 and yet listening and trying to learn. And that was 90, and the age range was from, I guess you would say, from probably about 12 to 90. Might have been more. I listened to it. I listened to that whole segment, clip. And that going to show you people. Now, here we go. We got a 90-year-old male. This was a male. He's yet learning, trying to play, and trying to improve himself at 90 years old. And then we got some people done gave up already, don't want to do nothing. They don't want to try to improve on nothing that's negative. My God, people, I just ain't never seen, I mean, this here pandemic have really destroyed a lot of our mentalities. People don't have no kind of, it's all negative. Everything is negative. Nobody can't do nothing. Well, why don't you do something? See this, look here. I'm back here in this room, even in my condition right now. And I realize that I'm not like I used to be, but we thanking God as well as it is. But I'm yet trying to get to where I need to be. I ain't reached it yet. I haven't reached it yet, people. I'm yet trying to get to where I want to be. There are some things that I want to do, and I'm striving and I'm pushing for it. At least I'm pushing. See, in other words, people don't want to push. They don't want to pull. They just want to go against. In other words, my great-grandmama used to tell me, I never will forget it, said, if you ain't got something good to say, shut up. That's exactly the way she put it. Just shut up. If you ain't got something good to say about people, that's what our Sunday school lesson was about this today. That's what I'm telling people, need to get involved in something to make them grow, to grow out of that negative mindset that they have. In other words, it was about love. 1 Corinthians 13, people, those of you that know your Bible, you automatically know what I'm talking about. It's talking about genuine love, agape love, the God kind of love. Now, I realize that a lot of us fall short of that. I do. I'm going to raise my hand first. I fall short of the agape love sometimes, people. I don't do it. I fall short. But I'm working. See, I'm still here. It ain't over for me yet. They haven't put the dirt in my face yet. So that means I still got a chance. I'm working. Some of us, we want everybody. See, we got a bad mentality, people. We want people to think good and speak well of us, but you are not doing it for nobody else. You just as negative as you can be, but you want people to be positive with you. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. In other words, the Bible tells me you get what you receive what you give. So in other words, if you want friends, you got to first show yourself as friendly. We got people that say, "Oh, ain't nobody no friend." That's a lie. Yes, it is. You can find some people out there that'll be a friend to you. You ain't got many, but you can find some. Everybody's not against you, people. Regardless of what your mindset is, everybody's not against you. And I sat here admitted, man, and I realized that I'm exposed to a lot of people being on the net. There are people that see me and that know about me that they haven't contacted me. They don't have any reason to contact me. But if they want to, they know how to do it. They know how to do it because me, man, I'm like this. I don't try to distance myself from no one. I'm not above anyone, but I'm not below anyone either. So I don't try to talk down on this person. In other words, you know the fruit. You know the tree by the fruit. That's the key. You know the tree by the fruit, and you're never too old to learn. But some of us already done gave up on life. Like I said, this corona done made folks stone crazy. But man, it ain't gonna happen to me. I'm gonna live my life, every day of it, to the fullest as I can. And I'm not gonna let no corona and nothing negative spoil that for me. Now that's just man. Now you can do as you want to. Remember I told y'all, it's free will. If you want to sit around and be negative and don't enjoy your life, some of us just miserable because that's the way we live. We live in a miserable mindset, and therefore we can't enjoy nothing and nobody. You know, you're a very sad person. You live a lonely life. That's how come that's how come your mindset and your mentality is so wrong. Because we do not want to learn anything new. We'll sit around and have people right up on our nose that could give us things. And I know I'm a witness because I have been there. I have been around certain people that had great knowledge that I did not capitalize on. But it was too late. Once I came to my senses, it was too late because that person was gone. You always can learn from people. And like I said, people, let me tell y'all something. If you don't want to do a thing, just say so. You don't have to. In other words, I'm going to tell y'all like this here. And this here goes to my cyber friends and inner circle and all of you. If you got something to say to me, man, say it. Say it. That's your prerogative. If it's something that I say you don't like, tell me. Tell me. If it's something that I'm doing that you don't like, tell me. I'm not going to get mad at you. It's your prerogative. But guess what? I said I'm not going to get mad at you. But that don't mean I'm going to do what you say. Hey, that's a difference. See, in other words, God gave me free will as well. So now if I'm trying to do what I know I've always done, like my Bible study, like these videos, I've been doing them forever and a day. You're not going to come and tell me, man, you know what, you need to cut back on. I ain't need to cut back on nothing. I'm going to do these things just the way I want to do them because it's my prerogative. It's my PC and my camera, my internet connection. And I'm going to do as I well please with that because I'm the type of person that I love learning. And I don't mind teaching people that is teachable. But you got some people that's not teachable. Let me say that again. I do not mind teaching people stuff that I know a little bit, whatever it is. Electronics, I know about electronics. I studied electronics in the military. I know about the computers. I studied about computers in the military, and I got a friend in Canada by the name Kevin Barton that taught me a whole lot about computers and what to do and how to do. I got a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from Kevin, and I ain't gonna never forget that. I give people credit where credit is due. I'm not like that. I believe in lifting people up, those that I can lift up. There are some people that you can't lift up, my brothers and sisters. Really. There are some people you can't lift up because they're not going to let you lift them up. They got the negative mindset that in other words, my drill sergeant, you tell her, now look, if you're not going to dig the foxhole, stay out of it. If you're not going to help dig it, don't you jump in it when the bullets start flying. In other words, we got some people with that type of mentality. They want to be well spoken of, but you ain't did nothing to get it. You got to do something, people. It's just like when I tell my choir members once we was in the church and we was having choir practice, I would tell them, you get out of it what you put in it. If you don't put no effort in this choir rehearsal and put your heart in it, you're not going to get nothing out of it. You're going to sound just like you practice. If you practice halfway, that's where you're going to sound halfway when time to perform. You're going to get just what you put in it. I don't know why we think that we can get so much out of something that we ain't put nothing in. It doesn't compute, people. It's not right. So, like I said, when I saw that video just a few minutes ago about Julian Bradley, and I know he's this guy because he put up jazz tutorials on the internet on YouTube all the time. But I saw he got a lot of followers. I love that. And each one of them had something good to say about him. And they said how much they have learned from this guy. And it range go from 90 years old on down. So that's showing you and me that it ain't never too late. But some of us already done buried ourselves. We done buried ourselves. We don't want to do nothing. And we ain't going to talk positive about nothing and nobody. I mean, I got people that I'm not going to call no name. I'm not going to call no name. But I got some people, God knows, that I even hate to talk to. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, because I know where the conversation going to go. It's always going to be negative. Nothing nobody ever does is good enough for them. But they like this. You can say, you try to lift a person up and give them a benefit of a doubt, they going to cut that down. And they ain't never said it ain't nothing never going right for them. It's just like that guy that used to be on Pebbles. Y'all remember the Flintstones, right? And Pebbles. When Pebbles was born, there was a guy that they all dealt with. I think she grew up a little bit as a teenager. That was this guy they called Bad Luck Slip Rock. Y'all remember Bad Luck Slip Rock? All the things he used to do. When anybody come around, wowzy, woo, woo. What a miserable day. That was his favorite statement. He always did it. Well, I know some people like that right now. I don't care what you say or do. They ain't got, every day is negative with them. They ain't never got a bad day, a good day. And I just ain't never understood that. Now, I know doggone well something good is happening for us all the time. You woke up this morning. That was good. Give God the praise for that. You at least woke up. But no, everything is like Bad Luck Slip Rock. Wow, woo, woo. What a miserable day. Every day is miserable with some folk. Know why? Because they make it. You make it miserable for yourself because your stupid mindset. You need to change. In other words, go back to the Bible, to Romans 12, 1 and 2, and renew your mind. That's what a lot of us need to do. We need to renew that bad, negative mindset. Because let me tell y'all something. Everybody's not against you. Everybody don't even know you. So how can everybody be against? There are some people could care less about me, the man. They don't know nothing about me. No more than they might see me on this here video, and they ain't going to stay around long enough to even hear me on the video. Most of them not. So why should I be concerned about that? You shouldn't be. But people are so negative and crazy until they let other people run their life. But Billy Man is not going to let nobody run my life. I'm going to run it with God. God as the lead, and I'm going to follow God. And so there it is, people. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. But I'm just letting you know you're never too old to learn. And if we would just get out of that negative mindset, and I'm telling you, I got some people that I deal with every day that I hate to even deal with, because I know I could be feeling good. I mean, physically as well as spiritually. I can be feeling good, but after I talk to them, it goes down. It goes down. Because all they talk is negative. Ain't nothing never positive. Come on, people. Get real. Get real. This minute, man, I'm telling you. Tell me. Tell me. Don't tell somebody else about something about me. Tell me. Let me know. And then we'll get together on it. You can try to converse with people. This social media thing, I'm going to say this, then I'm going to quit. This social media is a good thing, but it's being used in a wrong way a lot of times. But I ain't got nothing to do with how other people do their computers. I can't help that. But I can help what I do on mine. In other words, what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. We got people that uses social media now. They answer to whom they want to answer to. I know I done typed people messages and they didn't even say nothing. They didn't even respond back. Those people, well, guess what? I don't respond back either. In other words, if I already done gave you a text message, whether it be on Messenger or whatnot, and you don't respond to me, I don't respond. I don't say nothing else to you until you respond to my last message. That's just the way it is, because I feel you don't want to be bothered with. And anybody that don't want to be bothered with, Minuteman will give you what you want. I got enough respect for myself, and I respect your time. If you don't want to deal with Minuteman, believe you me, Minuteman will leave you alone. Amen. I just throw that in for free. So in other words, y'all, let us stop being so negative with people. Let us stop being so negative with people, and then learn, get up off that stool or do nothing, and get up and get you something to do. And try to do it to the best of your ability. If you don't know how to do everything, get some help from somebody that do know. And then hush and shut your mouth and learn. We got some people can't learn because they can't be quiet. They can't hush that mouth for them. But yet it's still everybody wrong but them. No, sister, you're wrong, brother. Everybody ain't wrong. In other words, everybody's not wrong. There are some of us are wrong, but everybody's not wrong, especially when they're trying to tell you the right way to go. Now, I know that's all I try to do. I try to tell people the right way to go as far as I know it. Try to give God the glory. That's what I try to do, because I know that I cannot live in this world by myself. I mean, this was just proven this year to me. I mean, I've been on it, but it was proven this year to me. I could not live in this world by myself. I would hate what shape I would have been in a few weeks ago if I hadn't had people that came to the rescue. Oh yeah, you need somebody. You might not think you need them, but oh yeah, you need people. You're going to need somebody. Somebody you're going to need. And if you're negative with everything and everybody, you living a miserable life, my brothers and my sisters. I'm just telling you that. So with that being said, this is Minuteman saying, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, my brothers and sisters, come on out of it. Because it's going to come to nothing. And remember, love carries all. It bears all. It endures all. There's nothing everything else going to fail, but love never fails. This Minuteman saying peace. Good night.